Shana Tova. Enlightenment comes when we realize that our lives don't have to be perfect. Enlightenment comes when we embrace the imperfection and commit to learning and striving. Before her great enlightenment, Barbie says, "This is the best day ever, and so was yesterday, and so is tomorrow, and every day from now until forever." And then after her enlightenment, Barbie says, "I'm not perfect, but I'm enough, and being enough is more than enough." And now she can learn to strive and to grow and to live a fully human life. A story by Shel Silverstein. Once upon a time, there was a circle that was missing a piece, and the circle was very unhappy. It went all over the world looking for its missing piece, over hills, across rivers, up mountains, down into valleys, through rain and snow and blistering sun. It went looking for its missing piece. And wherever it went, because it was missing a piece, it had to go very slowly. So as it went along, it stopped to look at the flowers, to talk to the butterflies. It stopped to rest in the cool grass. Sometimes it passed a small snail, and sometimes the snail passed it. And wherever it went, it kept looking for its missing piece. But it couldn't find it. Some pieces were too big, some were too small, some were too square, some were too pointy. None of them fit. Then, suddenly, one day, it found a piece that seemed to fit perfectly. And the circle was whole again, and nothing was missing. It took the piece into itself and started to roll away. And now, because it was a whole, unbroken circle, it could roll much faster. And it rolled so quickly throughout the world, past the lakes, past the forests, too fast to get a good look at them. It rolled too quickly to notice the flowers, too fast for any of the insects to fly by and talk to it. And when the circle realized that it was rolling too fast to do anything that it had done for years, it stopped. It very reluctantly put down its missing piece, and it rolled away, heading out into the world, looking for its missing piece. So Rabbi Elliot Cosgrove teaches us to consider the Torah readings for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and what they teach us about perfection. Our patriarchs and our matriarchs, our avot and imahot are far from perfect. Sarah and Hagar and Sarah's jealousy, the complexities of life with multiple wives, the sibling rivalry between Isaac and Ishmael, Abraham binding his son to the altar. There is trauma, there is family dysfunction, and almost every narrative is left unresolved. Why do we read these stories and not stories of beauty, love, and heroism and reconciliation? These stories are missing pieces, just like we have in our own lives. On Rosh Hashanah, we are reminded that we are all imperfect. Rabbi Harold Kushner writes, "We're more complete if we're incomplete." The Kutzker Rabbi taught, "There is nothing more whole than a broken heart." And Leonard Cohen sings, "There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in." And so as we enter the High Holy Days, we acknowledge pain, we embrace imperfection, and we confront loss. And as we enter the High Holy Days, we are reminded of our own imperfection and our own responsibility to strive and to grow. Ribono shel olam, source of all light and darkness, thank you for your gift of life. Help us to appreciate the light and help us bear the darkness. Help us with the realization that our lives will never be complete, will never be whole, and guide us on our journey of striving and growth. Together we say, Amen.